Hey, what's up? Happy Friday. Hope everyone's having a great week. Just wanted to shoot you guys a video, and I'm starting this new thing called Flashback Friday. As you can probably see, I'm dressed in an old Matt Kike shirt. This Matt Kike shirt I wore when I was working at Matt Kike as a technician in 2011, 2012, 2013. Actually kept the shirt to remind me of where I didn't want to go back to. I wrenched, some of you know, I did mechanics for about 10 years, from about 16 years old to about 25, 26, and I just got burned out. Decided I didn't want to do that anymore. And I can still remember quitting at Matt Kike and talking to my old service manager and telling him, you know, I came back to work, but I don't think this is exactly what I want to do. So I'm gonna start looking into a job for sales. And I remember him saying, well, you don't have any experience. You're making pretty good money here. Why do you want to go into sales? And I'm like, just because I feel like it's something I need to do, something I need to provide a service for people a little bit better and offer better customer service. So I was able to quit my job at Matt Kike. I started working for a security company, door knocking. Out of all things, I went into sales and I started door knocking. So I started knocking doors. Hi, my name is Louis. Boom, get the door shut in your face. Hi, good evening, good afternoon, good morning. I can't remember how many times I went through that and just kept saying good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Skills practicing by myself, practicing with Vanessa. Vanessa's actually the one who pushed me into going into sales. She's like, you know, you're a really genuine person. You're very charismatic. These things that I didn't have more of a, what's the word I'm saying? It's more of a self acknowledgement. I didn't have the self acknowledgement and I didn't have the self-esteem to think that I could do anything else besides what I was already doing. So I decided to just keep practicing, keep perfecting my pitch, be able to talk to customers, being able to talk in front of people, being able to just to build a relationship with people so they knew exactly who I was and what I did. So shortly after that, I got offered an opportunity to work for another company in sales, which was Big Star Ford. Once I started working there, I had to develop the skills all over again. But I knew the product. I worked on Fords all my life. I knew the product. I knew the brands. I knew what they stood for. I knew which cars were kind of crappy and which ones were actually pretty good and it withstood the warranty life. So I was able to provide that information for my customers and making a good decision on their car buying experience. That's when I started developing book reading. I actually got this book, Think and Grow Rich, from Half Price Books. This is a new book that I bought because I wanted the hardback, but actually the one that I had was actually a handheld book. The print was very, very small. I could not really see the print too good, so that's why I got a bigger book with bigger print. I guess I'm getting old now. I need a book with bigger print, but this is the first book that I read, and I had to read it a couple times. Now, when I first started reading the book, I didn't quite understand what was going on. I didn't understand what he was talking about, manuscripts. I didn't know how he became involved with different people in his time. But as the more and more that I started reading the book, and he actually followed a lot of successful people and back then were making 100 times more money than I'm making now. But that was back then in the 30s. In the 30s, they were making a lot of money compared to what we're now, and that's still a lot of money now. Was still a lot of money back then. So this book definitely changed my outlook on life. It's one of the many books I'm going to share with you guys on Fridays. Just a short video, anywhere from 4 to 5 minutes. I'm going to share with you guys. Flashback Friday. I'm not back at Matt Kike Ford. I wore the shirt because I wanted to show you guys the growth that I've gone through in the past 7 to 8 years on just developing my mind, reading the books, and submersing myself in content. They say knowledge is power, but knowledge is power when you use that knowledge towards what you're doing. Have a great day, guys. Have a great weekend. Take it easy. Bye-bye.